Pensado's Place is brought to you by...
Talk about shock and awe. It's our 100th celebration. You're at the place, Pensado's Place. Hey everybody, we're doing this a little bit different. Glad to see you. Welcome aboard. It's been a minute. We're coming to you live from the Art Institute of California, Los Angeles. We're getting ready to tee up our 100th episode for you, and we're probably 5 days from when we did it, and talk about Dave and I are just blown away. But let's get to some of the stuff. Social media, you know the drill. Look underneath me, like and comment. That stuff's important. It's going to grow. In this whole discussion of getting to 100 episodes, we have incredible partners. Our Vintage King buddies, we just shot a special episode with Rupert and Eve we're going to bring to you shortly. Hello to Vintage King, we love you dearly. Carl Dito is in the chat room. You got a Stump the VK guy question for them?
I do. What exactly is an impulse response and how can I make my own?
Cool, very good question. In addition to the Vintage King thing, Dave and Will and I want to say to Andrew and Mike, we got you, heads up, love you. And then on to Avid. What can we say, man? Boy. Well, yeah, exactly. Phew. We're getting ready to tee up our live show for you. Avid was just partners from heaven, just incredible from top to bottom in every way. One of the fun things they did is they gave away T-shirts. So everybody who was at NAMM that has a T-shirt, and you'll hear me talk about it in the show, we're doing what we call the Pensado pose. So if you have a T-shirt, take a picture of it, put it on your cat, put it on your girlfriend, your granny, a landmark in your studio, do something fun, and then upload that photo to Facebook, tag our Facebook fan page, and what we're gonna do is we're gonna give prizes. We're gonna pick the best pictures. We'll pick a couple pictures each week, and we're gonna give prizes. Avid's been kind enough to give away 2 M-boxes, 5 copies of Pro Tools. We'll spread that stuff out. Now, for all of our fans who didn't come to NAMM or couldn't come to NAMM, make up your own Pensado T-shirt, tag it, send it. We're going to pick winners and spread the love. Great. Absolutely. Get creative with that kind of stuff. Without further ado, we're 5 days out and it still is. What do you think, man?
You know, Herb, one of the things that among many things that was special, it was just so cool to start attaching faces to the names that we see in the chat room, faces to the names that we see on Facebook. We actually read the Facebook, and there's several of you guys that we've gotten to know by name, and now when we get to attach faces to those, next time you hear of Herb and I being somewhere, show up, because it really makes it fun for us, because we're in a TV studio and we're talking to cameras and each other, which is really cool, but getting to see the faces, that was a special moment, and then God, the love they showed and gave to us, that's going to last me the rest of my life.
You're exactly right.
And I'm not a person that particularly needs love. I'm a little bit on the other side of the spectrum, but man, I'm addicted now.
I don't know that I've ever had a weekend like that in my life.
In full Robert Palmer fashion.
Absolutely, absolutely. On top of that, a bunch of nice things happened to us. It was so incredible. We're humbled. We feel truly, amazing. Some things happened at a manufacturer's dinner with Dave and his peers where they just literally, the giants of this business, praised him and the platform we've created. And
I'm still not sure that they weren't making that up.
Maybe. Anyways, look, we're humbled. It's really the gift that you've given us. Yeah. We honor you. We are going to try to do more. Yeah. This is so special. So without further ado, our 100th, congratulations, man.
This is the first time we get to see it.
I know,
from that
exactly.
side.
And also, obviously, to Will Thompson, our esteemed producer, who's part of this troika, and all the folks that have made the journey. Enjoy, have a good time. It's our 100th episode live at NAMM.
This is your 100th episode.
Absolutely.
You're at the place! Pensado's Place!
guys. This is incredible. Thank you for showing up. We are live at NAMM. It's booth 6400. It is the Avid booth in Hall A. This is just stunning. We are proud to tell you that it's not like real television. Real television, you get a hiatus, you get 6 weeks off and 10 weeks off, 12 weeks off. I think Will and Dave and I have had about 3 weeks off in 2 years. So we have to do this every week because the problem is if we don't do it, we hear from you guys that we're not there and you guys cuss us out. So we come to you. So for 100 straight weeks, thereabouts, it has been an absolute pleasure for us to bring this gift to you. We're so honored.
Like we say in the South, it's a grace. It's a grace.
Absolutely. A couple people have taken this ride with us. We'd be remiss not to mention Vintage King, who may be around here, and if not, maybe through. They've come with us. They've been incredible. And then this beautiful abode that you sit in and that you guys at home, I wish you were here to see. We can't tell you what Avid means to us. Can we put into words?
No, I want to be serious for a minute. This kind of information, it requires effort. It requires teams. It requires people dedicating time to us full time. You can't have a part-time, well, I can have a part-time job, but nobody else in Pensado's place can. And Avid makes that all possible, It's not my knowledge we share, it's our knowledge, and this is the way for us to communicate and share that knowledge with each other. So thanks to Avid.
They are incredible partners. They are as good people as they are corporate partners. They care about the products they do. We go on and on because we're touched. They don't mess with us at all. They allow us to do what we need to do. So it's incredible.
We know them. If they were dicks, we wouldn't do this with them.
That's
They're
true.
Really good people.
That's absolutely right.
Really, and it starts with good people.
So one of the things they're going to do that's cool, they're going to give out some prizes to you guys, and at the end, there are 2 tables on this side, which there are T-shirts. There's something about you were at the 100th episode T-shirts. There's different sizes on each side. Please get yours. Then what we want you to do, we're going to do something called the Pensado, whatever they're doing. Oh, cool. So that's security shutting us down, which I say we sold out. Rock on. That's cool. So here's what's going to happen. When you get your T-shirts, we're going to make it available for you. We want you to take a picture called the Pensado pose. Take it with your cat, take it in your studio, put it on your grandmother, put it on your girlfriend, maybe only if she's hot. We'll see. We'll work that out.
Take it off your
Even
girlfriend.
if she's not hot, we love her too. Put it on you. Do it at a landmark. Do it whatever. Send it to our website. We're going to run that at the end of each show. The next show, we'll pick a couple, and we're also going to award the ones we pick. We're going to send you gifts from Avid as well, too. So make sure you get your T-shirt, get involved, get creative, do that crazy Pensado shit that we do, okay?
Is my mic on? I'm saying some funny shit, and nobody's laughing over here.
Well, that would be consistent with what generally happens. So the cool part about this show is that Dave and I aren't doing a lot of talking. We got a bunch of guests. They're going to come through. Anthony are tremendous. Anthony started our relationship. He knew of Dave. He bet on us early. He convinced the company. Yeah. He's going to run the show. We got a bunch of guests coming. So let's bring back on Anthony Gordon, the A&R guy for Avid.
Or as we like to think of Anthony, the get free shit from Avid guy. So bum rush him after the show.
You're going to start a stampede. Wrong idea, everybody.
One other thing I just want to tell you. We're going to run some testimonials and stuff. And again, if you want to say something, let us know. We'll point to you, get a microphone to you. And, you can talk about Dave's hair, my shirt. Or if the show has meant anything to you, we'd love to hear it.
What's wrong with my hair?
Everything.
Oh.
To say the least, let me just say this real quickly so I don't get emotional toward the end. We're stunned, right?
I mean, really stunned. I've never been nervous a day in my life. I mean, how hard is it to be a dumbass and come up here? It's pretty easy. But you guys have put some pressure on us today. I'm a little nervous, so give me a second to settle down, and I'll get witty and funny. Like I'm charming, like I always am. But man, this is really special. Thank you so much, guys. I'm not going to thank you again, but thank you so much.
Hey, Dave, Herb, and Will, congratulations on 100 episodes. 100 of anything is pretty amazing, and 100 of your show is completely amazing. So well done.
Hey, Dave. It's Justin Ebank, your biggest fan down here in Nashville. I just heard that you're having your 100th episode of Pensado's Place. I wanted to congratulate you. That's incredible. doing a great thing. In fact, I think you're so cool, I named my new dog after you. Here, hard drive. Hard drive. Hard drive, get out of those French fries.
Dave, Herb, and Will, congratulations on your first 100 shows, and here's to the next 100.
Hey guys, want to congratulate you on your 100th episode. It's fantastic. It's always a pleasure hanging out with you guys, and I learned so much, and I really do appreciate everything you're doing for so many people in the world are just excited about music and audio and what we do, and you're inspiring so many people, so great job, and thanks again for having me. I love you guys.
Hey, Dave! Congratulations. 100 episodes? Good Lord, that's awesome. I'm glad I got to do 2 of them. You're making everybody happy. They all love you. It's a great idea. It's a great concept. And I just wanted to say thanks, and again, congratulations. It's awesome. Bye.
Thank you for our guests. There'll be more of those throughout the show. You want to bring up?
So, like Herb said, there's a lot of partners involved in making this show happen. Doesn't happen on its own.
That's right. That's right.
We'd like to bring up one of the partners here from the Art Institute.
From the Art Institute. This
Come on up.
Mark Lowentrout, Joe Barrera.
Hello, everybody.
How are you?
Are we supposed to both sit
Whatever
on this
you want to
chair?
do, man.
Here, Joe, you can
there
sit.
There you go. In a minute.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
The Art Institute has been involved in the last 31 episodes of Pensado's Place, and we're thrilled to have been partners with you.
The best-looking 31 episodes.
Absolutely. Absolutely. We are, what you guys should know is that we used to shoot the show in a little round closet, 2 cameras, and we were just chewing gum and baling wire. Through a happenstance circumstance, we worked out a deal with the Art Institute. It was kind of like negotiating Obamacare. Took us about a year. Jesus, I was exhausted at the end of it. And now if you get a chance to come to the show, we have a full HD facility.
Thanks to these 2 guys.
Student staff of 15 or 16, 8 or 9 cameras. Our guests come in, they go, oh my God, it's like being on Fox News or something. So thanks to these gentlemen who helped pull it off.
It's like the difference between Pro Tools and Logic. That's how good it is.
So, big round of a hand to our partners. We really appreciate it. Thanks, Marco.
Congratulations.
Thank you, Joe.
We
Gotta get those guitars in one day.
Thank you. Cool. So keep in mind, guys, if there's anything that you guys want to say or whatever the case may be, we'll get a microphone out to you. Any hands to do that? Anybody care? Don't care? Too nervous?
Jaycen.
Oh, let's look who we have in the audience. You guys know Jaycen Joshua, mixer extraordinaire. Jaycen, stand up. He's over in the corner. Give him a round of applause.
I learned more from this cat than anybody I know, Jaycen Joshua. He and I worked together for a lot of years, and I love this guy like a brother. He helped me through so many rough and dark times, and we shared a lot of great times together. And he's probably the hottest mixer on the planet right now.
So we have somebody else who has a big orange head right now. Maybe we can bring him up and say hello. Another one of our great partners is the company Gobbler. And here comes the Gobbler dude. Oh yeah, there you go. There you go. My man.
Guys, this guy's a multimillionaire. He's like one of the top tech minds in Silicon Valley.
So what you need to know, this is the CEO of Gobbler. You can see how official he's being.
Chris,
would you like a mic?
Shame.
Where does it go? There you go. Yeah.
All right. Can we drink that, Dave? You ready?
I'm surprised you haven't already. Does this mix well with the current drug of choice you have today? I mean,
tequila? Yes, of course it does.
It's yours.
Absolutely.
No, it's mine.
Absolutely.
Hey, guys.
Hey, Chris. How are you?
Fantastic.
So,
wow.
You've been a great partner to us. Hopefully us to you.
Huh? I love you guys.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Well, tell us what you think about us.
One day I was thinking about love. Now I know it's true.
There you go. So the cool part that Gobbler does with us is and we're going to do a lot more of this in 2013, is provide storage opportunities for you guys. They have some of the best file transfer and storage stuff going. They're doing some innovative things. They are hugely respected. They've got a great relationship now with Avid and are integrated into their software. Chris, really, as playful as he is a serious player on a lot of levels. They came and talked to us early. Another great fitting of the mind. And also, what we really try to do is take our partnerships and expend them to you. And so this is a great partnership. We love the guys. Mike Gitlig is around here someplace. Sure.
Guys, let me explain something to you. All great technological innovations begin with a whisper. Not all of them begin with a shout. The integration of Gobbler within Pro Tools is massive. You have no idea how massive this is. In 10 years, you're going to be running these episodes through your bifocals, and you're going to go, damn, Dave was right. This is some deep stuff. The hard drives are so 2010. Everything's going into the cloud, and you don't have to do anything now with 10.7.3, right, Anthony? With 10.7.3, no, that's the OS. Anyway, the newest version of Pro Tools, something 3, you just work. And terabytes and terabytes, I mean, and redundancy and encryption and everything else. It's the future. And this little moment, this incredible human here, this is a big moment, a really big moment. We just don't know it yet, but everything is going to be this in the cloud. And he's at the forefront of it, and he's providing us musicians with our own little special cumulonimbus. It's a great area, all right?
And I think he has something for you guys.
So we have these 50 gigabizzle accounts for everyone here, just to celebrate Pensado's 100 and our friendship with Avid, and just being at this great show, which is fucking awesome.
Cool.
Thanks, Chris.
Chris, thank you, man.
So much.
Appreciate it. Cool.
Thank you, my friend. Hey, Anthony,
He leaves it here.
Put it on there.
I have to take that back to my hotel. Hey, guys. I was hoping we might be able to bring up a little special guest to say thank you.
Love to do it.
Yeah, is that cool?
Absolutely.
Paging Mr. Stewart, please.
No.
Yeah. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, it's Tricky Stewart.
Ladies and gentlemen, the one, the only, Tricky.
Oh,
Brella.
Man, I love you, Trick. I knew you were coming, and I'm still surprised. That's amazing.
Come on over here, Trick. What's up, brother? Good to see you, man. You're good. Have a seat. Can you get through?
Congratulations, sir.
Thanks, Trick.
Happy anniversary. Hello, everybody.
Tell us how you feel.
I feel great. I'm excited to be here. I'm excited to see this 100th episode. Like, this is amazing. I remember when this whole thing started, and I was on one of the earlier shows before it kind of turned into the whole thing. And
the show we shot on an iPhone.
Yeah, I mean, when I was still like, Dave, you got to come to my studio. I'm not coming to where you are. That's why.
That's right.
That's why my interview was actually done in my studio. My ego wouldn't let me leave. But no, thank you for having me. This is amazing.
We our history with Tricky goes back when Tricky was just coming up, and I remember being in the studio and how aggressive and smart and quiet he was. And now he sits here as, you know, the president of Epic, A&R, and so on and so forth. One of the most prolific producers, songwriters, and businessmen in the game. Somebody who has never stopped being a cool guy, and a lot of people stop being a cool guy once they start making a living. Somebody who's always loved Dave, always been cool to me. We celebrate your success. We're not going to do this show without you, man.
Yeah,
thank you so much.
Tricky, thanks, brother.
Thank you.
Thank
you for having me.
Thank you. And you got to come back on.
Absolutely,
All right.
anytime.
Will you come to the studio this time?
Absolutely. I will definitely come to the studio.
And then Mark has to call me. He hasn't called me, so let him know.
Hey, Trick, is it? We haven't rehearsed any of this. Is it okay to get in a plug for Watch the Duck right now?
Oh, absolutely.
Don't say anything. Just say how great they are.
You can do it.
There's a group that I signed to Epic Records called Watch the Duck. They're absolutely amazing. They're doing kind of like this trap, dubstep, soul kind of music, and a really, really great friend of mine, Dave Pensado, sent them to me and just showed me this artist that I think really has the potential of being something that's special and game-changing. And Dave has always had great taste in not only songs, but a lot of artists and equipment and just a lot of things that we've always had that type of relationship where if Dave calls you, you know you should pick up the phone because it doesn't happen that often. I think that was twice in 18 years. So
Right.
When I first started working with Tricky, I think he was 14. We
15.
were doing Immature, the group, and
wow,
he was gifted then. He was working with your cousin, right? Was that your cousin?
Yeah.
And one of the things about Tricky that you guys should study is records like I'm too nervous to remember them all, but Umbrella and All the Dream, the Katy Perry, the Christina Aguilera, on and on and on. One thing about Tricky is he doesn't care about what everybody else in the world's doing. He cares about what Tricky's doing. Nobody's going to be successful piling on to what exists today. You've got to do some bad records to get some good records. You've got to be fearless, and you've got to take risks and chances, and that's what I love about this guy. And then his ability to edit himself. The thing that keeps me from being a bad songwriter, much less a decent one, is I never know when I've done something good, and I never know when I've done something bad. And that's what his gift is. He knows, and the reason he knows is because he's humble. He puts the music first. He's all about creativity. He's all about giving people a shot and a chance. I always look at the record company as the enemy until he got his job, and he's our friend and our buddy, and just the humble attitude that he has is exemplified by him taking time that he doesn't have. He should be in New York earning a living, and he's here with us. So, guys, study his records. You can learn a lot. Jaycen mixed a lot of them. They're spectacular learning tools, and give him a big round of applause, okay?
Thanks, Trick. Thank you, brother.
Hey everyone, it's Dylan 3D Dresdo here, just wishing Dave, Herb, Will, and everybody at Pensado's Place a happy 100 episodes.
Hey, it's your girl Marcella. I just want to say thank you to Dave, Will, and Herb on your 100th episode of Pensado's Place. I had such an amazing time when I was on your show, and I wish you guys very, very much more success. Mwah.
Hey, Herb and Dave, it's Kook. Just want to congratulate you guys on your 100th episode of Pensado's Place. Man, you've done an amazing job at building such a great new platform there, and you have touched a lot of people with what you're doing there. Thanks so much for letting me be a part of your new vision and your new platform, and hopefully you'll call me and I can come and hang out with you guys once again. Hey, once again, congratulations, you guys. All right.
Hey, you guys at Pensado's Place. It's Ross Hogarth here at the Boogie Motel, and I wanted to give you a shout-out for your 100th episode and for the accomplishment of everything you do, to Dave and Herb and Will and all you guys that make it happen. Thank you so much for the online mentoring. Thanks a lot for having me on this last year. It was a lot of fun. You guys make a huge difference. So thanks a lot.
Dave, Herb, Will, congratulations, gentlemen. 100 episodes of Pensado's Place, my favorite show. If I had my way or any kind of power, you'd be on at 11:30 on NBC or CBS. Here's to 100 more. Invite me back sometime. I love it. Congratulations, you guys. We love you.
Unreal.
Wow. I haven't seen these. This is new to me.
Yeah, for us too.
Whoa.
Bring me to tears. There's a Mount Rushmore that exists for engineers. There's a lot of discussion about some faces that should be on it. Here's one face that there's no discussion about. Put your hands together. He goes by an acronym, CLA. Ladies and gentlemen, Chris Lord-Alge.
CLA, CLA, CLA.
My neighbor.
Hey, Chris.
Man, no, there you go. There's a mic.
You know, I was walking by and I knew it was the 100th, so I said, you know, the most important thing to start the show is to come say hello to you guys.
Yeah.
And congratulate you on the show, because it is the only show for people like us to be exposed to anybody.
Yeah.
So yeah, like you know, like he just said, 11:30 on NBC. I think it's a good idea.
We're in discussion.
Yeah.
You'll be the first one. Hey, guys, I'm going to stop him. How many of you guys on the CLA episode were impressed with several things he said about, I can't go into it. I'll say openly that was my favorite episode.
Oh, you're just being too nice to me.
It was about 100 times better than Jason's. It was that good.
Oh, he doesn't want to hear that.
Nah.
But here's the real deal. The reality is that guys like this, who are busy guys like that. Look at John Nettlesby back there. Your ass is coming up too. To come give us that authenticity besides the relationship with Dave and to feel so genuine the way they feel about the show, that it serves a purpose, is what lets us know we're doing the right thing. We love that you guys love it. We love that they love doing it. And I got to tell you, and there's a funny story about Chris and I being neighbors, which I won't tell you about, which we found out accidentally. We live in the same building.
Did you break into his car?
No, but no. I'll tell you who tried to.
You mistook it for your car.
Parked in my spot.
Exactly. and then I noticed my car being removed. I was like, who's got that juice? It says CLA. So I got to tell
Did you remove it with an analog or a digital method?
I'm in the analog walk for sure.
I'm good.
So for somebody who isn't in the space, and Dave and CLA are, as I meet all these people, I am constantly blown away at their intelligence, the depth of character they have, how they care about the space, and that they honor us is incredible. So we bow down to you,
One last thing. About, what was it, Chris? Maybe 3 years ago, 4 years ago? About 3 years ago, I ran into Chris, and I was like, Chris, Herb's got this idea. We're trying to put together a show. Would you? Yeah, sure, Dave.
Yep.
So I'm figuring, I got him saying yes. I'm going to figure out what the hell does he do on the stereo bus. So I go, so Chris, what are you putting on your stereo bus these days? Well, I'm using this, and this. You have to watch the episode to see it, but he repeated it. And by the way, when you do this, and blah, blah, blah. The man, a lot of people think a lot of different things about him, and we dispelled all those myths. He's one of us. He shares. He understands the knowledge is everyone's ownership. And watch his episode and listen to his records. Jaycen worked with me for 4 or 5 years. He'll tell you, I never mix anything with guitars without first checking to make sure I'm coming at least close to Chris, because if you're not, they're going to go hire him anyway. And by the way, if you're a producer or an artist and you want Chris's sound, hire Chris. We can't do it.
Plus, Chris gave us a great idea.
Plugins will help you get close, though.
Chris gave us a great idea at the end of the show that we're going to take him up on.
Put pressure on him, Herb. Put pressure on
him. Anything else you want to say before we?
No, we want to do an episode of my place.
Oh, done.
Dave's on the Pensado's place on the road.
Done.
And you
actually, let me speak to that for a second. What you don't know is that for about 5 months we've been planning a lot of refreshes for the show. So we're going to add things like worldwide correspondence. We're going to add location shoots. We're going to add a whole studio tours, a whole bunch of things. And one of the things that you may have seen a couple of times, we just shot at George Lucas's Skywalker Ranch with Leslie Ann Jones, which we've gotten a lot of feedback back. And I'm proud to say that somebody from Skywalker Ranch came up to us and said, that piece was incredible, who put it together. Then when somebody from George Lucas's camp says the work you did is incredible, you all turn around and give that man back there, Will Thompson, incredible.
Yeah, Will.
So we will be honored to come to your studio.
That'd be great. We'll organize a date.
And Chris,
I always say yes, and I mean it.
2 promises now. Like you guys, he didn't pinky swear, but it was close enough. I want you to hear this. You said you'd help us get an episode with you and Tom, your brother, who's as spectacular as Chris, and he also said he'd help us get Bob Clearmountain.
Promise. Give it up for a legend, Chris Lord-Alge.
All right, give it up for Pensado's place.
Bro. Thank you, man.
Thank you, Chris.
Congratulations, you guys. Support Dave and his show, and Will.
Thank you.
And Herb here. See you guys.
All right, thanks, Chris.
Thanks, Chris.
Well, you okay? You exhausted?
If I say thank you.
How you guys doing? Right? You meet some people you like? Cool. Again, if anybody wants to say anything, don't be shy. Anybody? Nobody? Oh, John Nettlesby. Come up here, John. John Nettlesby sits at one of the most unique intersections.
While he's coming up here. Oh, sorry, Herb.
Real quick. One of the most unique intersections in show business. He has worked with, who's now one of the executors of the Michael Jackson estate for a long time. He has his hands in that in a lot of ways. A lot of people go to him to teach. And he's got to keep incredible secrets. All kinds of stuff. He is a maximum producer and engineer, a great fan of the show. So, ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for John Nettlesby.
Yeah.
Hey, brother. How are you, man? Sit down. Nice. There you go. Absolutely. Polo, baby.
First time I'm wearing it.
There we go. Absolutely.
Be like you.
What do you think about our crazy thing here, man?
I got to tell you, this is the greatest show on earth.
Oh, wow.
Period.
Wow.
Am I wrong? Am I wrong? This is the greatest show on earth.
Wow.
There is so much knowledge disseminated on this show. I got to tell you, when I was, Jaycen, I tell you, when I was coming up, you couldn't touch the console, the mixing board, and I was producing.
Right.
Right. I remember Myerson, hey, don't touch that knob, and da-da-da. Because
you told me that a few times.
And we really didn't have any knowledge at all of what we were doing. Now you can watch Pensado's Place, and there's so much gear in the studio now that I can I actually know what that does.
Exactly.
That's invaluable.
Yep.
So I just want to say, from the bottom of my heart, thank you for all you do. Herb, thanks you guys for just being here.
Thank you.
What about me?
And Dave, of course. Dave and I go
it's
way.
A black thing. It's a black thing.
Way back. I gotta tell it, John. I gotta tell it. Some of the stuff that John hears on the show, he's hearing for the second time because that's where I got it. When I first moved to, and I use the word move loosely, to Los Angeles in 1990, John had just moved here. And I really didn't have a place to live. And the sax player in Cameo told me that check out this girl, Karen Mayo. So I went to Karen. She said, yeah, you can stay at my place for a little bit. Then John rolls in from Chicago expecting to stay with Karen, and I had the spare bedroom. I swear this is a true story. This isn't classical Pensado fiction. This is true. He and his partner got on a bus around 1 or 2 in the morning, rode the bus all night long, sleeping in the back. Daylight got up and went and pounded the streets. A year later, Quincy Jones called him and his partners the 2 best producers in music. You gotta love a cat like that.
Absolutely. And here's another object lesson for all you guys.
He never held it against me either.
Really quickly, you'll hear this from me a lot on the show. Hone all your skills. Be creative. Understand the business side. Understand the context side. Where John sits now, he's got to have a sense of the business side. It's one of the biggest musical estates in the world. He makes a mistake, the liability is huge. So don't get fixated just on one thing. The better you are, the broader you are, the bigger you'll bet. That's true for all you guys at home. That's true for all the guys here. Put your hands together. John Nettlesby.
John.
Love you, man. Love you. Love you. Love you.
Hi, everyone. Alan Myerson here at the 20th Century Fox scoring stage. Wishing Dave Pensado and his crew, Herb and Will, the happiest 100th episode. Congratulations, fantastic. Let's keep the conversation going. I hope to see you all soon.
Dave, Herb, and Will, on behalf of the Endowment Music staff and the 800,000 musicians on the site, congratulations on 100 episodes.
We're huge fans of the show. Can't wait to work on the next 100 with you, and plenty more mixing contests to come.
You guys are making a real difference by sharing your knowledge to tons of musicians around the world, and I just want to thank you. We're happy to work with you.
Congratulations.
Congrats.
I think I echo the sentiments of all of us who are students of the audio world when I say thank you, Dave, Herb, and Will. Along with all your guests, we are grateful that you've been willing and able to share your insight, opinions, and advice each week for 100 weeks now. It's just incredible. Here's to 100 more episodes.
Power here. Pensado's Place, 100 shows? Wow. Dave, Will, and Herb, thank you. Thank you so much. You know, it's difficult enough to do something that's completely original, but to do that and to do something that brings so much information and really joy to so many people is just amazing. Thank you.
Wow.
Okay, we're about to turn into sobbing wimps up here. It's just, wow. Let's bring up a really good friend of ours who early on came up, who learned under Dave, who's created his own really incredible career. I introduced him earlier and thought about it. I said, why isn't he up here on the stage? Jaycen, why don't you come up and say something to us? Jaycen Joshua, folks.
Oh, help me, Jay. Help me, Jay. You know I love you, man.
What's up, brother?
I need help with this.
Hello, gentlemen. Can you hear me? Okay.
What's up, Jay?
I mean, I'm a lot like everybody in this audience. You guys have no idea. I was kind of behind the scenes as a record executive, and then I decided to get out of music and try something new, so I went into advertising. But then one day I was like, you know what? I'm gonna try my 2 cents and throw my hat into this engineering thing. And I took one class at a school, and that first day I put in my 2 weeks notice, and I said, this is the last thing that I'll do for the rest of my life. It's almost like a disease that you can't get rid of. Almost you become like an alcoholic of engineering and gear and so on and so forth. So I said, how do I get to the top? Where do I need to go? And luckily enough, I had a friend who was at Larrabee Studios that got me an internship, and I was fluffing pillows and getting coffee and doing what I had to do. And the next thing you know, Jesus walked through the door and went from Enterprise to Larrabee. And I was like, I got to get in with them. What do I have to do? So long story short, I fluffed his pillows extra fluffy. I wiped his...
I'm glad it was just his pillows you were fluffing.
Yeah. And for whatever reason, he saw something in me. And
let me hold on, Jay. I'm going to stop you. And he worked free. He would do his full shift at Larrabee. My assistant at the time, Ariel, would call him at midnight. He'd worked already 15 hours a day. He'd drive back down to Larrabee, work till 4 or 5 in the morning for free, learning my system, learning everything for 6 months. Take it from there, buddy.
But to show you how important this show is, just monetarily speaking, there's a lot of assistants that have assisted Dave and gone on to huge careers. And in a sense, we were the first viewers of Pensado's Place. He's just so giving of knowledge. And a lot of people understand with engineers, it's kind of like black magic. No one really wants to tell you their secrets because if I tell you, you'll use it and you'll be better. And he was... and there would be certain engineers that would come to Larrabee, or I would go to another studio and ask questions, and they would just, they wouldn't really elaborate. They said, oh, it's emotions and feelings. I'm like, no, I want to know what fucking compressor you used on the stereo bus, not what emotion you were feeling. So, long story short, Dave would not stop talking. And if you were a client with Dave, you would come into a session.
They got me a TV show.
He would mix for 2 days. One day would be the actual mix, but the first day he would talk to you about countless amounts of things.
Yep.
So anyway, he gave me all his information, and it was, it changed my life. I would not be where I am without him.
That's not true.
And if you really, really, really listen to what he has to say and send him questions, and he probes these other guys who are giants like, Chris Lord-Alge and the Mannies and Phil Tans and Brower. Like, all these guys have so much information that we couldn't get. And being so lucky to be one of the first guys to take his knowledge and apply it to myself. But you have guys like Dylan, which you saw up there, who mixed, Will.i.am and Black Eyed Peas. You have Ariel, who mixed Nicki Minaj. It's like everyone who's taken this knowledge has become somebody. So the fact that he is now has his show with Herb and Will and is giving this information to us. I don't know what to do. Like I'm the biggest fan, and I thank you. I love you. You are the best thing that's ever happened to me.
On three, commission.
No homo.
On three, commission.
Incredible,
commission.
Here, let me say really quickly about Jaycen, really quickly, because we have to move.
Yes.
There are people who go back in Dave's history with him. The one thing is hard not to do is hard not to love Dave. What we have on the air is kind of a bromance, honestly. And what each one of us feel about, and I will tell you, this guy in particular has had private conversations with me to make sure nothing more than that Dave is okay. Dave's happy, Dave's healthy, just out of love. And I got to tell you, in this business, and particularly from my end of the business, which is just sharks, rough elbows, cut you. Now I'll cut you. I don't have to do it on Pensado's place. We get outside of Pensado's place, we'll cut you. This guy's about love to this guy that we all love, and there's nothing like it. And I appreciate you so much because you've always been consistent with that. Cool, man. Thanks, Jaycen. Big round of applause for Jaycen Joshua.
Hey, guys. It's Jules from GearSluts.com, coming to you from North London, UK. Congratulations on 100 episodes. You ought to be very proud. Herb, Will, Dave, all of you. Fantastic achievement. You really have made the best online web pro audio TV show on earth. So, full props. I'm proud of you. Ha! Okay, mate. All the best. I'll be tuning in.
Hey, Dave Huff here. What's up, buddy? Hey, congratulations on your 100th episode on Pensado's Place. Just want to let you know that everybody here in Nashville's got your back, too. Love the show. All the best to the cast and crew. Love you, bud. Talk to you.
Hey, it's Chris Lord-Alge here at Mix LA. Dave, Will, and Herb, congratulations on your 100th episode of Pensado's Place. Here's to 100 million more. All the best of luck to you guys. Awesome.
Dave, Herb, happy 100th episode, bro. May you guys have many, 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 many more. Out!
Let's bring out the Hal Leonard people. This is kind of amazing to us.
Oh my gosh. You guys ain't going to believe this.
Oh, here they are. Here's Bill Gibson and John Cerullo.
Bill, thanks for all your help, man. John.
You can come through on this side.
I'm surprised.
Hey, Willie Bill. How are you, man? Hey, John. How are you, man? Good to see you. Come through. Here's a mic, and you can talk to the folks.
All right. Well, we're here from Hal Leonard, and we're announcing a relationship with Dave and Herb that's pretty amazing to us. You couldn't find two guys that are more likable, and we're going to publish their first book. And so
it's going to have nudity, so be careful.
they have fantastic information, and we're really excited about that. We're really pleased about this partnership.
Wow. Wow, that's fantastic. I got to tell you guys, when they approached us, it's sort of stunning. Like, this was about 6 months ago, and Dave and I were like, huh? But we met yesterday morning, I think. Was it yesterday morning? And we met John for the first time in person. And what they're planning on doing with this book and the stuff that it's going to, and the relationship, which is going to give things to you guys in terms of curriculum and opportunities to learn and ways that we want to take this farther. That's part of what we're going to do. They're incredible partners. And to think that Dave and I, 2 years ago in January, had this crazy idea, and now we're being published by the same company that publishes Quincy Jones and all these giants, is stunning to me. Like, I can't believe. But here's the point. It's really because of you guys. It's because of the support, right, that they gave to us.
Beyond question.
It's just
Beyond
unbelievable.
question.
So, round of applause to them. Coming soon. It's going to be written with Dave and I and Maureen Droney, who's an incredible author, and we're going to have fun with it. It's going to be stupid.
Yeah,
it's going to have Davisms in it. ITLs will be in it. All kinds of stuff. So stay tuned. We'll get that to you. Right. Bill, thanks.
Thanks, you guys.
Thank you so much, John.
mild nudity.
Pleasure. Thanks, man. Thank you so much. Wow. The Pensado papers.
John, Bill, thanks, man.
Incredible.
And most musicians, great cats.
Yeah, absolutely. You know what? Let me break ranks for a minute. You, Mr. Man, come up here, please. Will Thompson.
Will doesn't know this. This is a surprise.
Yes, he does.
What?
He does.
Oh, he did know it?
Yeah, we're talking
about it. Oh, sorry, he didn't know it.
So,
howdy. Wow, this is nuts.
It's unbelievable. When this idea came to fruition, we had a sound guy where we were working who just seemed to be much more interested in what we were doing than the producers who were working at the time. And me and Dave used to say, God, I wish that guy could be our producer. I wish that guy could be our producer. And 3 months, and really quietly he was producing. And probably about 2 months in, through some shenanigans, he ended up as our producer. So, you know, I want you to say what you have to say. I can tell you that I talked to Will 20 times a day for the last 2 years, and we agonize over the details of this show, right?
Yeah, guys, I'm not good at much in life. I think I'm kind of okay at mixing. Pretty much everything else involving anything having to do with anything else, I suck at. The show is these two guys, and of these two guys, you have no idea how much work and effort and time it takes for Herb to do what he does. And Herb's the genius behind the show. Will is the workhorse, and Will's just as creative. All the editing on the show, the ITL ideas, he makes ITL look like $1 million, and we just do that in my project studio. He directs me, he gives me advice, he teaches me how to not be too much of a dumbass on the air.
That's not true. That's not true.
Oh, I'm still a dumbass on the air, and I'm a little lost for words because this is so overwhelming. But the show, if the show were a car, I'd be the tires, Herb would be the body, and he'd be the motor.
Let me before you say.
Or maybe just make your own metaphor. Let's
just make it simple. This show, what you guys like, does not exist, is not successful without him. No way. No way. In my career, I've had the luxury of being paid to either find talent, find executive talent, consult things, and I will tell you, as just pure executive muscle, left brain, right brain, creative, business, collaborative, and so on and so forth, Will is an absolute beast, an absolute beast. So for me, personally, because I feel like his kind of business dad, and I might be taking that luxury, please give Will Thompson a round of applause, because Pensado's Place doesn't say him. Will Thompson. Absolutely.
Wow, guys, thank you.
Thank you, guys.
I'm not expecting
I
this.
love seeing that.
Hold on, how awesome are these two guys right here? How awesome are they? They make my life easy, and I just want to say.
That's not what you said 2 nights ago.
That's another story.
Everything's great now. No, but seriously, guys.
Now you don't want me to be short.
I started out as an engineer, and so working in a studio and cutting my teeth and paying my dues and getting coffee and getting lunches and I know how hard it is to obtain information, and it's a struggle, and you're just trying to constantly learn. And this man right here is the most generous man in the earth with all of his information. Is absolutely stunning. Yep. And it's just my job to be a conduit from that to you guys. And because I learn something every day, I mean, I'm sitting there doing the ITLs, I'm going, this is amazing. This is incredible. So thank you to both of you for giving me this gift and the opportunity to work on this show. Thanks to you guys for getting involved. I try to respond to every message and everything. We're not anything without you guys.
Absolutely.
And I really want to say that. We are a community. We're strong. And we're going to keep building this. We're going to keep growing this. 2013 is going to be nuts. I promise you.
Yep.
I'm bringing more stuff to the table. These guys are going to bring way more stuff to the table. I'm going to shut up now. Thanks for having me. Thank you.
Stay right here. Stay right here.
Table.
Stay right here.
Thanks, Will.
Couple of things we want to do. Anybody out there want to say anything before we kind of wrap up? We have presents. We have gifts. All right, so there's a guy in the back. There's a guy here. We'll get microphones. While you're getting microphones, let me point out somebody else in the back. Drew, raise your hand. Drew Adams back there. Raise your hand, Drew. Drew, raise your hand. Drew originally is another assistant of Dave's. I help him out now in some of his mixes. And in the early days of Corner Office, we just threw a guy in who never did this before. None of us have ever done this. And threw him in, and Drew made it his own and had personality. We still work together, just not on the show. We're doing some other things. He's another incredible foot soldier in the journey up in Sal's Place. We love you, Drew, for sure.
Hey, Cliff.
There's Cliff Maag.
Yeah, I know. I just
point him out.
Yeah, let's get Cliff to say hello.
Cliff, say hello. Come say hello, Cliff. You said some stuff to us.
I'm going to give you a confession. I'm a little bit of a hypocrite. I've shared everything I know with you. Jay will tell you, Drew will tell you. I held one piece of information back because it was the most important piece of information about my sound, and I'm sorry, I apologize. But Cliff made the NTI EQ3 EQ, and that's the one thing I never mentioned in a magazine article, and I never mentioned on the show. And except once in a while, I tossed it in because I love Cliff. But this man's got everything Rupert Neve has and more, because he can create something that's a tool that we need, but it's also musical because he's a musician. The Cliff Maag is the extenuation, the new growth, the improved version of Night Technologies, NTI. The NTI EQ3 is the big blue thing that you used to see in all my pictures. Now you see two little 500 series modules in every one. I'm doing what you taught me not to do, and it's as good or better as the big one. So Cliff, you're here because you're a big part of why I'm here, my friend.
Give us a quick minute on our crazy
real
thing.
Quick. I can't thank you enough, Dave. I appreciate the years. I mean, it's been 20 years plus.
Yeah.
And the one thing that I want you to know, I'm a student, just like all these guys. And the appreciation that I have as a student is you guys are sharing stuff that is going to make the greatest engineers that have ever been. And because all of that information is going worldwide to so many engineers in this world, we're going to have a new generation of guys that are going to understand that it's their turn sometime to pass on those things that we learned and that we had.
Wow.
And I appreciate you guys, and I salute you both. Thanks so much for doing it.
Cliff, thank you so much, man. Appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Dave, Herb, Will, man, 100 episodes is big, man. Congratulations. I'm in Bristol, UK right now, freezing. Man, Pensado's Place is doing something so big for young engineers like myself, just helping everybody study their craft, you know what I'm saying, take their craft to the next level. And what you guys are doing is groundbreaking, man. Congratulations. Thank you again for letting me be a part. Let's get 1,000 more episodes.
Hey, Steve Duda here. Just wanted to give a shout out to Pensado's Place. My guys Will, Dave, and Herb for putting together 100 awesome episodes. Most informative show on the internet. I look forward to watching the next 100 with you.
A fruit bat flew from tree to tree, looking for...
Oh, hey there. I was just working on some stuff. So I want to give a shout out to Dave, Will, and Herb on their 100th episode. So here's to many more, guys. There's a cup around here. You got a cup? All right, whatever. Ooh, that's nice.
A fruit bat flew from tree to tree, looking for a mango on a mango tree.
Dave, congratulations. What a gigantic milestone. 100 episodes of your TV show. It's fantastic. We used to hang out, and you did that TV show without the cameras, live, as we all sat around you and talked about things, records, and world events, and you were always a fantastic moderator, personality, and human being. And your own personal triumphs of what you've accomplished in your life is an inspiration. So I want to say I love you and thank you for everything, for all the great records we made and the ones we'll make in the future. Congratulations.
Wow. All right, who has the mic? Somebody has the mic? Want to say something? There's somebody in the back. Great. Anybody on this side? We'll get a microphone to you. Okay.
Hi. Hi. I just wanted to say that as an audio engineer and teacher, Dave, Herb, and Will have changed the way I teach. Wow. You've changed the way that people learn. You've changed the game. You've made whole university courses in the UK look obsolete overnight.
What?
And it's just been an incredible honour to watch and to learn myself and be a conduit to a whole generation of new engineers and new mixers, because the information that us teachers would be flapping around for, like randomly in the dark or referring to magazine articles, it's now right there in front of us. I use the shows and I use the ITLs as part of my lectures, and it's just a whole new world that you've changed, and I'm really, really thankful.
Thank you, thank
Wow,
you,
thank you.
Good
Incredible.
to see you again.
Incredible. There's somebody on this side, I think. There we go.
Holy cow.
You hear me? Hello? Hey, I'm Darian. So I'm the one that won your Indaba Billy Martin contest. But I'm also a teacher, and he said exactly what I wanted to say. It's changed the way I've been teaching. And being able to show stuff and tell them is one thing, but be able to see examples. And I also want to say thank you for being so accessible to everybody. I mean, being able to walk up. I know I met you guys at NRG, and it's just amazing to be able to just say hi and have you guys take a second and say hi. It's huge for my students and for me, even being a teacher too. So thanks again, guys.
Your mix was great. It had a lot of energy. Let's talk.
Anybody else?
Yeah. Hey, Herb.
Okay, sure.
Hold on. I want to throw it over to this guy, by the way. This young man, Roman here, has flown from Russia twice to see you guys here at NAMM on our stage. So it's a special thing. Roman, everybody. Roman!
Under the TV, he gave it.
And guys, I would like to thank you from the bottom of my heart, because you changed my life twice. First time was 2 years ago when I was looking for a seminar or someplace to go, and I found your episode, the first episode I've ever seen with Michael Brower. So I went to south of France, and this thing changed my life. And after this changing of my life, I came here last year, met you, and you invited me to take part in the Pensado's Place show's 53rd episode. Check this out. And this thing changed my life second time. And now sometimes I learn a lot about how to be kind, how to be a part of the family, how to share things. Everything I learned is incredible from these guys. And now sometimes I'm doing master classes at the university. I graduated and I teach my students all the things I learned from them. Thanks from the bottom of my heart, guys.
Thank you so much. This you may not know. Anthony's going to bring out. Why don't you bring out our little surprises here?
You bet.
I'll give you guys a couple of facts while Anthony's doing that. Because of you guys, we're in 250 countries. We've been a top 10 YouTube show 3 or 4 times. I have a screenshot with us above The View, above the Kardashians, above the Call of Duty. That's a moral victory for some people. It's only one day, but it's incredible. We have about 80 colleges around the globe that use us as curriculum or as a teaching tool. It is overwhelming, humbling, amazing. And so what we're going to try to do is, if you give us permission, is we are just going to take this to the max. We are going to take this as far as we can take it till you tell us to stop. And Dave will tell you and Will tell you. They get about 16 emails from me a night. They start at 2:30 in the morning, stop about 5, correct?
Correct.
And he's kind of Django and I'm kind of Leo DiCaprio, so we are going to take this and blow this puppy up. Anthony, you want to bring out our little surprise?
Yeah. So, come on out. Just to show you how much we love you guys.
Oh, wow.
On behalf of Avid, we want to present you with a cake.
Will, come up here.
Come on up, Will.
Wow.
Congratulations on
Thank
100 episodes.
Unbelievable.
That have just shown so much and shared so much of your knowledge. Thank you, everybody. Big round of applause for Dave.
It's real.
So, Will, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday.
Come on, man. You sit here.
Happy birthday, dear Pensado's Place. Happy birthday to you.
Get on your phone, man.
Thanks, man.
Stunning. Will, you have to open this.
Get one
a little
more
champagne. We'll do that in a second. We have other things to do.
No, I'm talking to him.
I know. Hey, man. Okay, we have 3 minutes left of camera time. So I want to do this really quickly, let Dave wrap it up. You don't get here alone. You get here because people care about you and because they trust you and they value you. So really quickly, we are developing a team. It used to be just us three. It used to be just me and Dave looking at each other going, what the hell are we doing? What is this going to be? Hold on here. This is important. So let us say hello to the Pensado team. On makeup, Cindy Escalante.
Cindy. Are they applauding because she's good or because we're ugly?
Our rhythm section is Ben Levy on camera.
Yes, Ben.
Luke Oren on camera.
Yes,
Luke is a veteran who spent his time protecting us and make sure we're safe and is committed. We honor your service. Back here is Kevin Potts. Now, we have a nickname for him. He's also a veteran but here's the scary thing about Kevin. We call Kevin 0 Dark 30 Kevin because Kevin, during Fallujah and other things, was one of the top 5 snipers in the world. So don't mess with us. I tell you, we need to cut elbows. We love him. He's incredible. We love all of our guys. These guys are all students from the Art Institute who give us their all. They do incredible stuff. So please put a round of applause together for them. Dave and I and Will, I wanted to bring Will's mom down, didn't get a chance to do it.
That'd been great.
We would not be anything without our families. My family's here. Dave's wife, I think, couldn't make it. Thank you for putting up with us. I know it's tough, with my family in particular.
Dude, you're looking at tough in the rearview mirror.
It is tough. So I love you. Thank you. Thank you for the help. You see what we're doing. Somewhere behind this is all my craziness is working. And then finally, as we say goodbye, we're going to go for 100 more episodes. You guys are the reason we do it. We are humbled and small by this. This is absolutely amazing. So Dave, do me a favor. Thank the people that matter the most. Speak into that camera and wrap us up.
This camera?
Well, yeah, your camera.
Guys, I'm going to be short because I'm just overwhelmed. Thank you for hanging with us for the hour. It was perfect sharing it with you guys and my friends, all my friends. Can't thank you enough.
Let me interrupt you really quickly because here's what I missed. I missed one thing very quickly. Anthony Gordon, Karen Kinoshita-Banas, Tony Cariddi,
yes.
Lee Whitmore,
Yes.
Bobby Lombardi,
Yes.
Claudia Cook.
Gary.
There's so many people at Avid that have become like family. It just...
I know her. It's like, in a way, I'm glad it's over. I can't take this anymore, my friend.
Thank you.
And what a great group of people to share this with. Thank you guys for being patient with us. And Jay, thanks for showing up. All you guys at home, you can share this with us. At this point, you've already seen the entire show. It's been a special day, a special moment, special couple of years. Let's keep this thing going. I think one of the things we can take home today is that we've started a movement, you and us. And let's keep this movement going. It's the right thing to do. It's current. It's the way the internet works. Everything should be available to us whenever we want to. And guys like Avid had provided us that opportunity, and our friends at Vintage King. And I don't know what else to say, Herb, except thank you so much, guys. We'll see you soon.
I love your ass. And thank you. That's what you need to say.
In a manly way?
Yeah,
Okay.
only way. Make sure you get your T-shirts at the desk. Come up and get some invitations to the thing. Come say hello to us. We thank you. We love you. Good night.
Bye-bye.